I am back to spread some more Disney magic, and this video is going to be about the things that I brought back from Disneyland Paris when I went in January. Now, they're not all going to be things I bought, they are going to be some things that I picked up along the way and brought back as kind of a souvenir, but some of the things will be things that I purchased while I was there in Disney. So keep watching and you'll find out some of the things that you can bring back from Paris. Now, firstly, we're going to start with things that I purchased while I was in Disneyland Paris. Some of the things I can't actually show you because they've been eaten. So one was a green apple flavoured lolly, which is my favourite type of lolly that you can get in Disneyland. It was very round and stripy, and it was very cute, and I ate it pretty quickly when I bought it. And the second thing was a small plastic tub full of popcorn. The Disney popcorn is fabulous, so if you get the chance to try it, it smells gorgeous when you walk into the park, and it's really lovely when you actually get to eat some. So that was the second thing. So the first thing that I bought back are some Minnie Mouse mints. Now, every mint inside is shaped like a character, the core characters, so Mickey, Minnie, Donald, Goofy, those sort of characters. And it's really great because there's lots inside. You don't run out very quickly. I haven't actually opened them yet. They are the Minnie Mouse theme. I had another one from the last trip that I went on, which was a blue Donald Duck box, so I thought I'd get a different one this time. But they're really great. They taste good. They're a peppermint flavour, and they're just very cute, I think. Now, the second thing that I bought back from the Hotel Cheyenne store, it was the general store at the hotel that we stayed in. It was a Disney Hotels phone case. Now, it's got all of the Disney hotels on it, and it's very cute, and it looks like it's part of a suitcase. And now my boyfriend got the same style pattern, but in a bowl and a placemat. They were on an offer, so I think they were probably getting rid of them to make room for the 25th anniversary style memorabilia. But I ended up getting one of them for €5, which was really good, down from €25. It came with its own screen protector and wipe as well, but I think it's gorgeous. It really ties together all of the Disney hotels, and it says since '92 on it, so to celebrate the fact that it's been open since 1992. So now my favourite gift from the park, I got a little Ratatouille gift bag, but the best bit was inside my Ratatouille gift bag, I got a tiny Emil. So for those of you that have seen Ratatouille, Emil is Remy, the main character's brother, and he's very cute. And I went on the Ratatouille ride for the first time in this trip, because I'd never been on it before, because it's very recently opened. And I absolutely adored it. It was my boyfriend's favourite ride, and he told me how amazing it was, and I went on it and I trust him. It was really cute, and because I love the ride so much, I decided to get an Emil plush toy to join me on my trip back to England. So he's very sweet, and he's my favourite gift from the park. Now, the last thing I bought from the park was one of these photo pass souvenir photos. And it was a ride photo from Buzz Lightyear's Laser Blast. So, as you can see, very handsomely sporting the mini ears that I'm wearing at the moment. Looks of concentration are fantastic. But we ended up buying that. They did a deal where if you bought 2 photos, so we got 1 each, you got to get a discounted price. So we thought, why not? But that was the only ride photo we bought, but it was a good one to buy. So that's now sticking on my wall in my bedroom. So now we move on to the things that I just took from Disney. I didn't steal, they were all things you could take, but things that I took back as kind of memorabilia from our trip to the park. So the first thing was the program guide for both parks, the Studios and the Disneyland Park. They're really good because you can just look in them and think, which show do I want to go see, which character do I want to meet, and you look in here and it tells you the location of all the shows and meet and greets, and it really helped us. We went to go see the, I don't know how to say it in French, the Lights, Motors, Action show, the car show in the Walt Disney Studios Park. It's really good, really worth the watch. It lasts about 40 minutes, and it's not worth missing. It's really, really good. So another thing I picked up was the guide to the 2 Disney parks. This is the map for both Disney parks. I would try and open it with one hand, but I'm not entirely convinced it's going to happen. You can see generally the gist of it right there, where it shows you all of the lands, all of the rides, all of the restaurants, toilets, guest services, wheelchair facilities, those sort of things. So everything you will need is in the map, and you can pick that up at the main entrance of the parks. So it's really easy to find, and they are free. There are English versions, French versions, other language versions as well, but you can pick them up really easily at the beginning of your tour of the park. So another thing that I picked up was the hotel map that we were staying in. So we were in the Hotel Cheyenne, which is one of the most cost-effective hotels that you can stay in Disney. It was really good. It was cowboy themed. I've stayed in it before, but it was when I was very young, so I don't really remember what it was like. And I'd stayed in it with my family, but they'd said that they quite enjoyed it, so we thought we'll go for it. And it was really nice. I really liked the cowboy theme. It's kind of cowboys and Indians. So I picked up the hotel map, so it showed us which room we were in. The receptionist circled it when we checked in, and we could find our room pretty easily. And then it gave us all the information, so all the practical information and leisure facilities and park hours and stuff like that. So it was really easy to find any information we needed because it was all there. So I thought I'd bring that home because it was really nice. Now, the last thing that I brought home with me has a bit of a story to it. So this is an easy access card. It's a little orange card that you get from City Hall, and that's right at the beginning of the Disneyland park. It's on the left as you go under the walkway. It's on the left, City Hall. It's right next to where Mickey and Minnie usually do their meet and greets. So it's really easy access right at the end of Main Street. And we ended up having to go there because I injured my knee in the middle of my trip. It was on the Tuesday. We went Monday to Friday. By the end of the Tuesday, I couldn't walk, and I struggled through Wednesday. I ended up going to first aid a couple of times. I ended up having to go on the train to Val d'Europe to get a knee brace, but nothing was helping. And eventually, I ended up having to go get a wheelchair. And because I was on a wheelchair, I was finding it very difficult to walk through the queues. So things like Big Thunder Mountain have lots of steps going up them. So it was hard for me to walk up steps with an injured knee. And because the injury had happened in the park, City Hall was said, it's okay, we can give you an easy access pass. So basically it was like an unlimited fast pass. And I just had to go to the front of a queue. So if it was Peter Pan's flight, for instance, I just had to go to the front of the queue, say to the cast member, I've got an easy access pass. They sign it off. If it's 11 o'clock, they say, 11 o'clock, come back at 11:20, and then at 11:20 I can go in the exit. So it was a really cool system, but you could do it on any ride. It didn't have to be a fast pass ride. So I could have done it on Small World, providing that I'd used my previous ticket as well. So I couldn't have more than one at the same time. So it works very similarly to a fast pass, but it just means I don't have to stand in a queue. I have to wait the same amount of time as everybody else, but I don't have to stand there, which was really good. So I thought it was really cute to bring that back, to remember that I had an injury and that I am in the Disney First Aid book officially. So that's a cool thought. So I know it's quite a little haul, but I thought I'd just share with you what I brought back, purchased and just taking from the Disney park. I know it's not as long as other hauls have been in the past from other YouTubers, but I thought I'd let you know a little bit of insight into my trip, especially the injury part of it. So I hope you've enjoyed it, and I will see you very shortly for another video. Bye!